if you're not familiar with Midwest, as a business guy, you could come in and you could do your analysis on what's the cookie cost and what's the cost benefit of the cookie. The fact is the cookie transcends economics, and it transcends being just a cookie. I mean, it really is part of the brand promise, not just that made up Midwest, but when we have, well, today 7% of our customers actually buy their tickets on Frontier, but they operate on a Midwest flight. And so they're getting the cookie without expecting it. It's amazing how the Frontier customers look at that experience of getting that cookie and how positive that changes their view of the airline, and how in a world where airlines are taking away, and charging for everything, well, that cookie really does go a long way in terms of solidifying the brand promise. So not only could we not take it away, but we do have to extend it to all of our Frontier customers. So one goal, sustainable, profitable growth. Some people ask, why did Republic Airlines get into the brand business to begin with? We've had a really successful track record of producing strong profits and return on equity and positive cash flows in our core fixed fee business where we operate for all of the legacy carriers. But our belief is that the airline industry is changing. And I didn't plan for a U.S. Airways United merger announcement to come out, last week, but it supports what we've been telling our employees. We believe their consolidation is inevitable. We believe there will be fewer legacy airlines flying. We believe that markets will continue to de-hub. And what people are enjoying in Milwaukee, believe me, they would love to see this in Pittsburgh. They'd love to see it in Cincinnati. They'd love to see it in St. Louis. So there are plenty of communities that are looking at what's happening here in Milwaukee, what's happening in Denver, going, how do I get a piece of that? And we need to become the airline that can deliver that. Sustainable, profitable growth. This is the future. This is our future as Republic. This is our future now as Frontier. And the new Frontiers, bigger, stronger, more ubiquitous across the Americas, nearly 600 daily flights, over 100 aircraft dedicated to serving our customers, 74 different unique destinations, and growing. We're growing at a 20% clip here in Milwaukee in the first quarter, and yet we're growing somewhere in the neighborhood of 35% in terms of our enplanements here. So it can work. It can resonate with our customers. We can be successful here and in Denver and wherever our new brand takes us. No time to lose. Our customers continue to expect good service. They want a seamless adoption of the new brand. We have an aggressive rebranding schedule. Launches today. And I invite you to come to frontiermidwest.com, where we'll continue to give you great information on the brand rollout process. Our goal is to have the behind-the-scenes stuff, all the technology adoption completed before Thanksgiving of this year, and then the total branding completed by the end of October 2011. And again, we'll invite you back for the introduction of our newest animal spokesperson. So it's day one. We got a lot of work to do. So thank you for coming. Really appreciate your involvement with us today, your interest in what we're trying to accomplish here today. And I'd ask you just to stay tuned for a little bit as we introduce some of our new media. So we'll show you some of our transition media that we're going to run here in Milwaukee. And then we'll like to just take a brief moment and introduce you to some of our animal spokespeople. Okay? So if we can roll some of the tape.
Your hometown airline first took off more than 25 years ago. Through years of change and challenge, Midwest has always offered exceptional service and little extras like chocolate chip cookies baked on board. Now begins a new chapter in the tales of Midwest as we become one airline with Frontier Airlines. New name, but the same care, more flights to more destinations, all at great fares. Welcome aboard, Milwaukee, to Frontier Airlines.
So that'll start running today, and that'll carry us through about a month, and there'll be some different iterations of that. And now I think we can run our animal spokespersons. Let them say hello to you.
Well, it's great to be here in Milwaukee. Yeah. And we're thrilled to welcome the newest member of our gang, this guy, the Badger.
All right.
Hey, you know those guys eat rabbits, right? With any luck. Nice. Anyway, on behalf of Grizz, Flip, and the rest of the gang, this is Larry the Lynx
and Jack the Rabbit,
a.k.a. Badger Food, signing off for Frontier Airlines.
Purina Badger Chow. That's what I am.
You don't know how hard it was to find a cute badger. Well, our marketing guys will be running a competition locally here. There'll be some announcements on that coming out next week because we are looking for a name. Every animal has its own unique name and unique identity, so we're going to ask for your help to name the badger. And again, I'm not the marketing guy, but we'll let those folks unveil that process to the community through the local media. Now, for those of you who want to grill me individually, I'll be over in front of the blue drapery, so I'll be available for local media questions. In just a little bit, I am going to mingle for a few minutes with our VIPs and some of our employees, so if you give me 5 minutes or so, I'll promise I'll be over there shortly. But again, thank you so much for coming, and thank you for participating in the New Frontier Airlines.